Hello all, and I decided to create the next video and speak with you about why you don't have time for yourself. This is actually, I will be sharing from my experience working with the clients on different treatments, different reasons, and it's kind of we coming back with the clients to the one angle that it's too much in them heads. Even we do have massages, we do have energy healing, we do have reflexology done, but there is something else with it which is actually not helping to feel the best or not have enough time for yourself. Loads of people on these days, including yourself probably, living not their own lives kind of in them heads. They actually thinking about other people a lot. Maybe they are looking after elderly parents or after little children, and maybe they have a few children. Maybe they are very supportive and have some friend going through some trauma, or they do have some different circumstances where you constantly thinking about them and you are giving yourself to somewhere else but not leaving any energy to yourself. This is very important that you need to understand you have energy for yourself first. Even it might sound selfish to yourself, but it's actually not. And when you start going under resource where it's actually energy, the energy you start using is from your organs, and even not realizing that, not knowing that. When you start using energy from your organs, more likely it will start some illnesses in your physical body. Then even on the holistic kind of level, and to connect or to understand your body, mind and soul levels, it is actually it's one piece. It can't go kind of, this is my minds and I dealing with them now, this is my body and I'm dealing with them now, and this is my soul, I'm dealing with that now as well. The three of them, it's like connected in the circle. If it's one affected, it will affect the other part as well. For example, you at work had might be difficult day and very stressful, even the work aren't physical, but if you thinking a lot, if you giving yourself a lot, and maybe it's not everything goes well, you get very tired. That's mean your mind is tired and your physical body feels that too. And if you wake up in the morning, another one example, and if you have back pain, your mind's what? It will be start thinking what's actually going on, why it's my back, it's sore, maybe I turn, maybe I twist, maybe I actually pulled in the gym, maybe I slept not in the right position. But your mind will be connected straight away, and on different level you will affect your soul as well. Even it's hard to understand, but you don't need to understand everything in the one go, but just I want to explain everything is linked together. And based on my work with clients, the biggest factor is, for example, taking very simple example, your upper back, it's tight all the time, and this doesn't matter. You go to do massages and the massages is actually doing well, and maybe you loosen up that tension for 3, 4, 5 days, but everything is coming back. Now you need to stop and think what might be environmental kind of things affecting your minds, what actually triggers your body. And if you will not do kind of this, if you not go into your mindset level, your physical body will suffer and will suffer a lot. And for example, again, you going to doctors and you have something going on with your bowel, constipation, for example, and they can't find anything. You just constipated, and maybe you fix your diet as well, everything it's supposed to be working, but it's still not. Then based on energy work, as I do Reiki myself as well, when you are have problem with the stomach, this is, to me, says about loads of stress which has actually happened in the past. And we hold that stress, we carry that stress, we're not letting go. Even sometimes that letting go, it sounds very complicated. And you need the time, you need to understand how to let go. And maybe it's not even let go, maybe it's kind of will be melting factor if it's actually very big. And how to take the right steps, you need to be guided with the person, with somebody else who is actually have experience in that, and or who's actually trained on that, and surely can help you. Why it's, again, coming back to the question we started, and why we don't have a time to ourselves. To take time to ourselves, we straight away think we are selfish, we aren't good enough, we need to do certain things, we need to do certain things to a child, and etc. But when your bucket it start to be empty with energy because you never refill, sorry, you never refill with energy, and you're not spending time with yourself, your battery will be run dead. We very similar to the any gadgets, electric gadgets we have at the moment. The phone, we need to charge the phone, we need to leave a phone, because even we constantly use the phone and we plug the charger, it's not charging that very well. When we put it aside the phone and it's charging, it's actually charged way faster. This is where we need to go in and have that time for ourselves. Doesn't matter, are you going to yoga, you going to do meditation, sound bath, healing, you actually going for a walk on your own best practice, and do not listen any music or something, just to listen to kind of nature sound, and that will be kind of refill your energy back bit by bit by bit. And another one thing why people actually they don't have time for themselves, because they don't want to do anything. We getting lazy to do anything for ourselves, and I want to explain why that laziness coming up. We kind of all the time in the tired mode, and kind of sleepy mode as well. We constantly repeating to ourselves that we are tired. We wake up in the morning, we say, I'm tired. We actually at lunch saying, I'm tired. Monday when we start work, we saying, I'm tired. How our minds taking this, you tired all the time, and nobody else, just yourself, it's building this kind of terminology to your minds that said, I'm tired, and you building up that stress, inner stress, to your body. Our mind, they don't understand you actually really kind of tired that moment in time, or you just getting tired, or you're already tired, like you just completely no energy, and maybe there was different reason. Maybe you run marathon, I don't know, 60 kilometers or 40 kilometers, but you need to take the time for yourself. Just switch off the TV, switch off the phone. There is no music or anything. Even the music, it's a healing part, and maybe I will talk about that, in the later stages, how the music affecting our brains. But just to have that quiet time when nothing in the background, absolutely nothing. And yes, you might say, oh, I don't have that opportunity. It's all the time children around. I'm actually all the time at home, cooking, cleaning, etc. You know what? 10 minutes to go in the car in the evening. Someone will be at home in the evening with the children. Go in the car and sit there quietly. Just try to take yourself out from that pool, which is all the time busy. It's like a bees, like a bees, they all the time kind of in the bundle. And the sound in there, it's unreal and could actually, make you annoyed if you listen for a long time. But this is an environment we are living into it. And I come back even repeating myself, as I said in the beginning of the video, we are so packed with other information what we don't need about how our friends, get to know all kind of details, we overloading, we overpacking everything. And we sometimes kind of, it gets feels to me, again, I'm sharing on my own client experiences. Some people will come in, and if I will not ask the question, how actually you doing, they would speak about somebody else instead, because it's easier to them. Because about yourself, it's very hard to speak about yourself. Some people, if they have, for example, they have treatments weekly, yeah? People come in and I'm asking, and how did you felt after last treatment? They can't remember. And this is very normal. Do not be kind of judgmental to yourself. This is very normal. This is give me an answer already. Your head, it's so full, you're not taking attention to your body. You're not taking the time to yourself to stop and think, okay, what is actually was before, how's actually now. But you need to, because this factors to me, will end up as a burnout. And you don't want that, because with the burnout, it's loads of things can happen again with your physical body. And when it's physical body, it struggles. The rest of your minds, your soul, it struggles as well. And loads of people, they don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. And I have a number of clients who went through the doctors, they checked everything, and the doctors can't find what is actually wrong with them. They experiences pains, they experiences some discomfort, and they can't get an answers. Then please do take time for yourself. Even I'm not kind of saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. But for example, for switching off your minds, the best things, it's not switching, it's kind of interacting the better way in your minds, it's meditating. And if you never meditate, or if you meditate and you said, no, I can't, it's too still, it's the meditation, it's actually, we do have so many variation. I know there is large field into YouTube everywhere, information about meditation, and we have a brilliant maybe coaches for meditation. Just to go through that, so someone actually will lead you to understanding how it's actually need to be done. Another one thing, yoga. Yoga, it's one of the beautiful things in the world what actually can help you to switch off, because you're not thinking, you need to try to hold the pose. And whatever you do, to actually kind of switch off, or to interrupt your mind's other way. Don't be perfect in it. Don't be saying, no, I'm not good enough, I can't. Even, saying the word I can't. Is it really true? You can't. You can't sit still. Because some of the people as well coming up to me and saying, they tried yoga, I can't do, and it's might you need to change, for different yoga teacher, yoga coach, to go on private yoga. Maybe you need a different approach. Simple things as that. But do not live your life covering, other people's lives. And cover as well. Sometimes we very into TV and watching the news and see what's going on in the world. And then we, like robots, start repeating and repeating and repeating the same thing what's actually happened. And for example, if we are speaking about, these things like a war, for me, even a word war, it sounds scary because I kind of heard, especially from my grandma, different stories about war. It's not what we have now in the world. Again, our brains, they don't understand. Is it real? It's happening now here, or it's happening too far? And when we are spinning these minds constantly in our heads, we are already draining ourselves. And please do not understand me wrong. Just do not disconnect completely, from the world. But it's very important to understand how you react in the certain situations it's happened in our lives, because in our lives it's could be happen different situations. We take in very one simple thing. I am a mom, I have a son, and I know he will actually grow up, and we're very attached to each other, probably your children attached to yourself. And when they kind of grow up, young adults, they want to go and discover the world. And us as a moms, as a parents, it's very hard to let them go. But we need to start preparing sooner than later. And, certain elements like a control need to let go. If you have any questions or, anything what you want to say to me, you can drop me a message, or if you want to get some advice, I will be glad to help to yourself. And otherwise, I will be finishing up this video, and hopefully you like watching it.